Hey guys, Rebel95, recording live from Will County Prison Cell. I'm back. Merry Christmas to everyone. If any of you read my Facebook, you know I had some problems uploading, and I'm sorry, I am literally, just waking up. These are the first words out of my mouth after waking up. So, I sound a little, it's my morning voice. So, yeah, So I didn't, I had some problems uploading videos. It was on my device that I was using to do so, and I was really hoping, and I'm really glad I was able to, but I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to do it before Rack My Soul came out. But it was really just a simple matter. I was able to get it fixed, so yeah. Good thing for me that worked out. Now let's go into two not simple pieces of machinery fighting to the death. That would be the Megas from Megas XLR versus Titan from Sym-Bionic Titan. Wow, okay. Right off the bat, this is how I see this fight going. Titan is definitely better in terms of combat, in terms of, intelligence. And, he's definitely smarter, and he's, because 3 advanced minds instead of 2 stupid ones. And he's definitely got, not the weapons advantage, but he's definitely got, the advantage at using his weapons. Megas just takes it from all-out firepower, though. That's how I think it, because... and then there's that... Assuming that whole retcon button was used in a specific context and literally does not just make a weapon for whoever it's fighting, then, yeah. Let me analyze this more. Titan is the combination of Octus, the robot, Lance's battlesuit, and Atlana's battlesuit. Together they form Sym-Bionic Titan. By doing so, they make a a telepathic link between the 3 to telepathically control them without talking. And at their disposal, they have, now again, it's controlled by Lance, who's a military prodigy, so he's got insane combat skills. Insane hand-to-hand combat skills, and also he's a great tactician. He's a great strategist. Then you've got Octus, who's a supercomputer, so he's automatic, XJ9 level, analysis skills and stuff. So, and he's, obviously a genius because of being a supercomputer. Then you've got Atlana, who's the more level-headed of the 3, and she's not empathic, but she's not emotionally dead like the fucking other 2. Well, not emotionally dead. Lance just has all these. She can stay positive and look at things from a perspective that the other 2 can't, and that actually ends up helping in a fight. She takes a more defensive approach. Anyway, but the weapons at their disposal include a giant sword, a giant shield, a Cronus chain, which is basically just a glorified alien version of a Kajirigama. And, oh yeah, they have wings, which let them use supersonic flight and flight through space. Might be about it, actually. I think they've used other weapons in the past, but those are the main 3 that come to mind. And then you've got the Megas. The Megas is a giant robot whose head was knocked off, so 2 stoners from New Jersey replaced it with a sports car. Why wouldn't you? Anyway. And they also tricked it out with their own weapons. Like, for instance, the Megas has, of course, your standard giant robot, it would have, rockets, missiles, lasers, Gatling guns, stuff like that. But it also has a depixelate array, which can literally depixelate solid matter. It can turn it into pixels and, like, fucking disperse it, which is weird. Then it's got the Jammer, which is, I don't know the nicknames for all these things, so let me just say I only know a couple of them. The Jammer, which is just a giant base inside the robot, which creates huge sonic blasts. It's apparently got a nuclear warhead inside of it that it never used. Again, inside it has a retcon button, which is usually just a coincidental weapon they've built in for... It's a plot convenience weapon that they just built in order to beat whoever they happen to be fighting, but, it's nothing to do with its actual weaponry. Like, it's just coincidence that they happen to build these weapons in at the time they did. And I believe it's got some... Yeah, and it also has a giant flaming sword, but again, these guys aren't, like, controlling it by thought, like the people on Titan are, and also, they're not combat efficient either, so whatever. But it's capable of destroying an entire city. My thoughts are... Titan, like, that depixelate array, that would work on Titan, and even on Octus. But I don't think it will. Does that work on organic matter? Like, would that work on living people? I don't know. The Megas has more than enough firepower to take down Titan. But the way I see it is that, first of all, the Megas has the pilots for the Megas are horrible at piloting the Megas. That's my thoughts on it. Like, they're really bad at piloting it. Secondly, even if they could pilot, you've got, like I said, 2 stoners from New Jersey. They're never actually considered stoners, but you know what I mean. Versus 3 advanced alien minds. Not to mention that the Titan with Lance is incredibly combat efficient and strategy efficient. And it's very agile. It's a lot more agile than the Megas. I mean, the Megas can also fly into space and at supersonic speeds, but it can't move naturally like the Titan can because it's piloted. It's piloted by a fucking sports car. Whereas on Titan, they'd be able to move it as if it were their own natural body. So, yeah. I give it to Titan. Now, I know Megas has enough firepower to destroy an entire city, but these 2 are going to fight in the air. So, there's going to be a lot of, so that's how I see this happening. I really think Titan would take this. While I have a little bit of time left, let me address another issue. And I meant to do this earlier, but again, I couldn't upload on my device. There have been rumors on my comments that I've been in prison because I introduced myself on the show as Verbal195, recording live from the local county prison cell. That actually comes from a comment that I found in another video, one of my earlier videos, that says, basically, I guess it was because before I got the poster, my wall looked like, it was really shitty, so it looked like a prison wall, I guess. So the girl, and I'm assuming it's a girl because it had a picture of a girl as her picture, it said, recording live from your local county prison cell, and I basically said, I'm going to use that. And somebody else says, another person commented on my last video that, not my last video, I think it might have been my last video, that I went to prison for illegally downloading anime because in my Mega Man Astro Boy video, I believe, I did this whole PSA about not illegally downloading anime. Look, that wasn't because it was scripted, I didn't get paid for it, it's not because I went to prison, because I didn't. I decided to do that, and I was very bad in my, I did a very bad job at doing it, by the way. I decided to do that because right before that video, right before making that video, I saw a video at an anime convention of Vic Mignogna telling people not to illegally download anime, so I was like, I should do that. And I, like the idiot I am, I did. So, yeah, like I said. Yeah, I didn't go to prison, and I didn't, and, you know, I wasn't paid to say that, okay? I just said it because I felt like it, because I saw Vic Mignogna do it, and I'm not as good as Vic Mignogna at telling people not to do bad things. Anyway, like I said, Merry Christmas to all. And to all, this is Verbal Engine 95. See ya.